Gentlemen, my name is Kevin the Skull Anderson, and I have a message for you! You want to check out my vlogs, you want to check out my music, you want to check out my photography slideshows that I put on my channel? I've got over 600 videos just waiting to be seen. And let me tell you what, if you like what you see on my channel, and you're really interested and you know what you want to see, don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button, because I'm welcoming new subscribers all year round. With that said, thank you, and have a nice day. Don't hesitate to like and subscribe to my channel if you like what you see. With that said, have a nice day.
Check this out.
don't hesitate to like and subscribe to my channel if you like what you see. With that said, have a nice day.
What is impossible to know, I do not concern myself with. There's plenty going on around me. I know that's obvious. I'm not all that great, but that is it. I do what I can. That doesn't mean I try, which is just a way of saying I quit. It means I will and I do. I don't live my life as there is no tomorrow. Tomorrow may come, or it may not. I'm here right now. The future will be a natural extension. I have all the time I need. Those things I do today will happen, regardless of how much time is left in my life. The answer to life is life. So we as a collective society past the point of no return. Time consuming. But the minds warned us thousands of years ago of an apocalypse that would climax in as much violence and bloodshed as possibly imagined. It didn't occur in 2012 when the divine prophecy was set to be, but it's still very much a possibility. As a matter of fact, It is more inevitable than anything else.
Don't hesitate to like and subscribe to my channel if you like what you see. With that said, have a nice day. Don't hesitate to like and subscribe to my channel if you like what you see. With that said, have a nice day. I think I've made it clear to everyone I know personally and everyone I know in real life that I don't look at myself as a human being anymore. I look at myself as something either above or below that. And it's most likely below because, like every other thing that lives in this world, every other species that lives on this planet, God gave me a purpose. He gave me a specific purpose in my life to make me unique in my own way, in His way, but at the same time in my way. And basically, I'm just stuck holding the bag, wondering if I'll ever get to live out my dreams and make them a reality. The reason why I chose to be a cross platform entertainer is real simple. Because I know I can do it, because I've proven that I can do it. And ever since being put in a group home over 3 years ago, I've been able to take as much time as I possibly can to explore the limits of my creativity. And I think that with that as a personal guide in my life, I'm able to better humanize myself and to make myself better than what I should be. I don't even know if that's cutting the mustard or not, but whatever. You know, it is what it is, and there's nothing I'm going to be able to do to change that anyway, so screw it. Where do I see myself in the next 10 years? Well, knowing my luck, I'll probably be dead or something. I mean, I don't look, I don't think very highly of myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm very pessimistic because you think there's going to be a world war that's going to erupt real soon, sometime within the next couple of years. And once that starts, by the time it's all over, 96 to 90% of the world's population is going to perish. And at the end of it, there's only going to be about 250 million people left on this earth, if even that much. So, in the next 10 years, I'm probably going to be dead. If I'm lucky. If not, who knows? Let me tell you right now, it's no cakewalk. When you live with people who are not quite right in the head, it puts you under a lot of stress, especially if you're someone like me who's really, really smart and is very talented in so many things. I've been in a group home for about 3 years now, and honestly, I really like it. I honestly, truthfully like it. But like everything in life, there's always going to be downsides. There's always going to be things that prove to be too much. Sometimes I get into arguments with people. Usually it's someone like, what's his name? I'm not going to say his name because that would be invasion of privacy. But one of the housemates that I live with gets offended really, really easily. And his logic is really flawed. It's broken. His logic is broken. There's a person I live with that is really, really overweight and can't speak. I myself am a little bit overweight. See? Well, not really, but I feel like I am. But if I ever do get a place of my own, and that's a huge if, then the only thing that I can do at that point is to just take full advantage of it and make the most of it as best as I can. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Piano Basics. I'm Kevin the Skull Anderson. How are you? Now, for those of you who don't know, there is a song by Enya called Only Time. Today, I'm going to teach you guys how to play that song. And as you can tell, it's a very simple song. Anyone can play it. Here's how I play it, though. Listen. Listen carefully. That's how I play the song. You know what I'm saying? It's a really simple song and anyone can play it. Of course, if you got the skills for it, you can master the song in no time, but that's just me. That's how I see it. So, the key melody here is this. And I want you to listen carefully. And then the bass part goes like this. And then the second part of the song, which is the chorus, I believe it goes like this. And then you repeat the first part. But there's a twist at around when you get to the bridge or so. And it goes in this fashion. Now I want you to listen carefully. of course, you repeat the first part one more time. See how I added that extra ending there? Yeah. But anyway, here's how the song goes in a nutshell. And I want you to just follow along as I play this. And then you just repeat the first part again. And so on. You know what I'm saying? But that's how the song is played in a nutshell. I hope you enjoyed this video. There will be more to come, so don't fret. In the meantime, if you like my other videos on my channel, don't hesitate to subscribe. Thank you. Sometimes I look at this world and all I see are gray clouds. Gray clouds and the inevitable shitstorm that lies ahead. I see nothing but pain and sacrifice and injustice. It plagues this world. It plagues everything in sight. When I recorded this video on May the 27th, 2015, I realized that by recording this video, I would be able to send a message to the world about who I am, what I stand for, what I represent. Now looking back, I'm glad I recorded this video because it reminds me of the true videographer, of the true filmmaker in me. Because looking back at all this, I know that my road to fame is not going to be easy. But my road to fame will eventually end in success and prosperity. Thank you and God bless. Hello everybody, I'm Kevin the Skull Anderson. Today I'm going to be reviewing one of my favorite electronic albums of all time. I am of course talking about Ice Age's Buried Silence album, which was released under the Napalm Records label in 2008, which was 7 years ago. And this is Ice Age's third album in their discography. Now, picture yourself 100 years into the future. There is a wasteland of opportunity, and everything in it thrives on opportunity. That's how I would describe this album. Now, the intro that leads up to the first song on the album, which is also the title track, the first track that leads up to Buried Silence is quite intriguing. It gives me a sense of inner tranquility, but at the same time, it builds my anticipation up, and it keeps my attention pretty much the whole way through. Then we get to Buried Silence. Of course, Protector had a guy named Grigory or something. I believe he was a Russian, but he wrote the lyrics to all of the songs on that particular album, Buried Silence. And the intro to Buried Silence is very haunting, melodic, cinematic. I think it would go pretty well with the plot of a science fiction movie or a science fiction novel. I honestly believe that. And then of course, you have other tracks like Through the Mirror, Icarus, songs like that. And I listened to this album at least a dozen times. So I know it's a good album. And then at around, I'll say, the 48 and a half, 49-minute mark, we get to the last track of the album, entitled Curse. It is a very ambient song, to say the least, compared to all the songs I've heard on this album, on Buried Silence. And it starts off very slow, very melancholic, and then the lyrics come in. And with each verse concluding, the instrumentalization increases. And then after the end of the second verse, we get a little bit more instrumentalization followed by the percussion. This apparently sums up the overall tone of this album, which I would believe is energetic, but at the same time controlled. This is something that Richard Lederer, also known as Protector, this is something that he has done very well at, controlling that energy in his songs. Like, for instance, in Summoning, like songs like The Passing of the Great Company, Riding Horse on the Deadly Ground, The Mountain King's Return, and in his other project, Die Verbeten Kinder Evis, Mistrust, The Serpent's Voice, his cover of John Dowland's In Darkness Let Me Dwell, with Tanya Borsky or something like that. And that's what Curse ultimately reminds me of. And that pretty much concludes the album in a nutshell. To sum up what I truly think of it, I think it is a rhythmatic, energetic, controlled, melancholic masterpiece that should be praised for its uniquity, for its uniqueness, for its distinction, and most importantly of all, for its electronic orchestration. I give this album an 8.75 out of 10. And that's going to do it. And if you like this video, don't hesitate to subscribe, because I'm looking for new subscribers. So, and feel free to comment anytime and tell me what you think of the album. You know what I'm saying? All comments are welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the season 2 finale of Piano Basics. This is episode number 40, in case you guys are keeping score. Oh, and by the way, I forgot. I want to teach you guys how to play normally, without the keyboard transposed and some shit like that. So, I'm just going to play a random melody, and then I'm going to teach you how to play that melody. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you think about it, it's really not that hard. All it takes is a little time and effort. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, here goes. say, try something like, maybe this, for instance. Like that. Now, the key that I'm playing in is just a standard G. Just a standard G. Like that, right? And then, of course, you also have to keep in mind that I'm playing in this fashion. Listen carefully. Now, to play something like that, you gotta be in G, G minor, and then E flat major, I believe. And then back to G minor again. And then you go to F minor, and then G minor again, and then E flat minor, or major actually, pardon me, and then D, and then just go to the D major, I believe. That's pretty much how you do it. So here it is again for those of you just tuning in. Don't you wish I played this fast like I should have done early in the episode? Yeah, I know what you're thinking. Why didn't you do it faster? Yeah, that's probably what I'm asking myself now. Yeah, if that doesn't tell you anything, I don't know what the hell does. So, like I said before, it is G minor, E flat major, G minor, F major, E, G minor, G minor, E major, and then finally D major. So let's recap. Let's recap all of this. Just a simple keyboard riff. It's really quite simple. Let me play that a little slower for you. season number 2 of Piano Basics. I'm going to be doing another batch of videos for season 3 starting in late March. So actually, let's make that the middle of March. Why don't we just do that? But anyway, I'm Kevin the Skull Anderson, and this has been a Kevin the Skull Anderson video. Later. Sorry, I just had to do that. So, today is November 11th. It is Veterans Day. It is also National Metal Day. And you know what that means, right? Yeah. That's what that drum solo was for. The last drum solo I did in my previous video from November 10th, the sound quality wasn't good, but this one is even better, you know? Yeah. So you got your metalhead gear on, you got your mask. Well, I got mine on, and I'm going to use it for this video today. Alright, I've got a bunch of different things going on right now. I have a series of drafts that I have to make that I'm already done with. You want me to take this off? Okay. I mean, yeah, it sucks. I know. But anyway, I've got a bunch of different stuff to do in the next coming month, so I'm gonna be pretty freaking busy. Yeah. So in the meantime, what I was thinking was maybe I could try to continue to balance my social life with my school life, or this, that, and the other. Or I could just focus entirely on school for the rest of the semester and then worry about my social life later. But maybe I should just compromise. But anyway, back to the point. It was almost 48 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was back in 1966, 1967, when the band Black Sabbath was founded. Ozzy Osbourne, Tony Iommi, Buzzer Geitler, Bill Ward. Those were the 4 men responsible for founding that band. Now, almost, 20 albums later, they're thinking about maybe doing one last album and one final tour in 2015. Which I think is pretty cool, considering they've been around for almost 50 years, and they know that eventually they're going to have to hang it up. Because eventually you get to a point in which, well, you just can't do it like you used to anymore. So, good for them. They've had a great run throughout the last 50 years as Black Sabbath. And I think that their name as the
founding band to start the metal genre in general, Black Sabbath will live forever in the memory and minds of every metalhead around the world. And with that, I thank you for watching this video. By the way, I have a Facebook, I have a Google+, I have a Blogger, I have a DeviantArt, and I have a YouTube channel. So feel free to check those out anytime. Bye-bye.
What's up, everybody? Can you see me? Okay, good. Alright. I'm trying to do 2-point perspective, and today you're going to get to watch me do it. So let's get started. First of all, I gotta adjust this. There, that's a much better view. Okay. Gotta get this out of the way. Perfect. Now let me look here. And by the way, feel free to comment on this video anytime you feel like. You know, in 2-point perspective, these orthogonal parts are really complicated. And my teacher, Miss Edgerton, had to simplify that. Just to make it easier. You know what I'm saying? But that's just the way it is. Okay, Sarah, Sarah. This is just perfect. Look at that. That's genius. Okay, on to the next one. Let me see. See if I can get this right. Okay, I did something wrong. I can tell already. Gotta do some erasing. Gotta do some erasing here. Okay, let me try that again. Let me try that again. Alright, on to the next one. Let's see what I can do with this. Okay, that one was perfect. No question. Okay. On to the next one. Okay, next to last one. I gotta make sure I do this right. Shoot. I screwed up. Gotta erase that. Come on, Kevin, you can do better than this. Alright, so let me try this again. Okay. That worked out. What about this one? What about this one? Alright. And then I just do this number. And I just do this. Okay, looking good so far. Now wait, I'm doing something wrong. Let me see. Yeah, that looks more accurate. I knew that I was doing something wrong. Okay, on to the last one. On to the very last one on the bottom right. Dang, 10.5 minutes. Holy crap, I'm taking way too long. This usually takes the professionals about 5 minutes to get this done? This takes me about 11 minutes just to finish something that I started. I just think it's a shame because that shows how much of a fucking amateur I am. Excuse my French. Okay. Wait a second. I think I got it. I think I may have this. Let me see. Alright. Fucking done. Hey kids! Would you like to see my comparisons? Okay. Alright, so here's the first one I did in class. See this? You see that? Take a good look. Take a good look at this. You seen it? You seen it so far? Okay. And here's the one I just finished. I think this looks a lot better. Alright, so take a look. Take a look. You see this? See the comparisons? Yeah, so that's pretty much it for me. Feel free to like this if you're an art fan, and don't hesitate to subscribe to my channel if you love what I do. Also, follow me on DeviantArt, add me to your circles on Google+, and read my freaking blog. It's that simple. Skull out.